Now we have taken 4 input, which is the front left, front right, and rear right. So now you can see the LEDs blinking. That means it is getting distorted. Speaker setup. So in this we are going to do a passive front. Now the head unit input is getting analyzed. So if you can see here, the channel 1 is already completed. So now it is going to de-equalize the head unit. So let us do that as well. And once the setup is done, it gets automatically updated into the bit 10. So now we have completely EQ'd the bit 10. If you can see here, what we have done is we have EQ'd each and every channel separately. Hi friends, welcome to RS Car Modifiers. Today we have done a bit 10 processor which is installed in an existing Audison setup. So in this setup we basically have a 165p in the front side, 165 on the back side, which is run through a 5.6. The back side is a Sony 15-inch 400 RMS subwoofer. So I just want to show in this video what different you get it in a bit 10 processor than any other DSP which comes at a lower price range. So let us go into this. So I have just opened the bit drive module. So the complete firmware I have to update first. So I'm just going to update the firmware first. So in the file option, you have something called as update firmware. So that is the important thing which you have to do. So the file was already downloaded. So I'm just going to upload the firmware first. Now the firmware update is completed. So the firmware is updated. So we have to relaunch the software again as it gets rebooted. Let us see once the restart is done. The first and the foremost is once you update the firmware, we are going to set up the input actually configuration wizard. So once I click the configuration wizard, the wizard itself is going to show what has to be done next. So I'm just going to press the next button. So you have the auxiliary input, can be an aux or a phone. Now we have taken 4 input, which is the front left, front right, and rear right. So we can play that as well. So now it says you have to install the CD and play the track 1. So we are using a USB and we have started playing the track 1. So once I do that, I have to manually adjust the input sensitivity, which my technician Maksud is going to do. So if you can see here, there is none of the LED lights are blinking. So we are going to keep it to the undistorted volume, maybe around 25, and is just going to set up the input sensitivity. So now you can see the LEDs blinking. That means it is getting distorted. So right now we are actually going to set it little lesser than that, so the input is not distorted. So this process is going to be happen for all the 4 input channels. Second process is the setup of the speaker setup. So in this we are going to do a passive front. So we have just activated the passive front. There is no speaker in the front side. Back again is a coaxial, and we have 1 subwoofer. So when I click next, now it says should we have a crossover. So we click the crossover because we have kept the passive crossovers intact in this vehicle. So it will be the same. So now is the important thing, which is the head unit equalization. So we are going to click next here and place the track 2. So now we have played the pink noise. So if you can see this, the bit 10 itself is going to analyze the head unit, and it will be able to get it rectified on it itself. This actually doesn't come in most of the DSPs, which comes in the lower end. So now the head unit input is getting analyzed. So if you can see here, the channel 1 is already completed, the 2 is completed, 3 is completed, channel 4 is completed. So now it says that head unit is equalized. This is one of the important things which you don't get in any other processor in a lower end. So next, I just click next. So now it is going to de-equalize the head unit. So let us do that as well. So we are playing the same track 2 and de-equalizing. So the bit 10 has the capacity to automatically de-equalize the process. So we don't have to do anything. So this is very important. Because if there is any frequency lag in the head unit input, this automatically gets rectified to a better extent, so that we are going to have a very clean channel. This is completed. You can see that the procedure is completed. Then I click. So this is the exact system setup, and once the setup is done, it gets automatically updated into the bit 10. So we won't be actually able to show you the complete process. It will take a long time for us to tune this car. So I'll tune the car now, and I'll be explaining you once the tuning is done.
Center. Left center. Left center. Right center. Right center.
Why the rain falls upon us and takes away the sunshine.
So now we have completely EQ'd the bit 10. If you can see here, what we have done is we have EQ'd each and every channel separately. So that is what we have done, including the subwoofer, and we have staged it to the center. So if you see, if you sit in the driver's seat, you'll be feeling the sound is coming from the center. The rear, the passenger side will hear it from his left. The people who are sitting in the back side will hear it from the front as well. So now the complete tuning is done. We will make the customer to sit inside and listen to the sound, and we'll get a feedback, and then we'll finish off the video.